I am going to get off the beaten path today, and I am going to ask you a question about what has been rolling around in my mind lately. She's a Sunday drive meets high-speed chase. She isn't just a song, she's the whole mixed tape. She's so complicated. That's the way God made her. Sunshine mixed with a little hurricane. Brad Paisley. It is so great to see all of you again. Hello and welcome. I hope you had a great week, and if you want to know what I've been thinking about this week, well, I'm going to get off the beaten path, and maybe this video won't be of interest to you whatsoever, but you know, I am driven, and I have to speak my mind and talk about what has been going on and what I'm thinking. Well, you know, I love music, and I have music on almost all day long while I'm working or doing something. And a song came up by Brad Paisley, and that was the opening that I did for this video. You know, sunshine and hurricane, and I know he was talking about his girlfriend or his wife or whoever he loved at that time in his life. And I was thinking about my late husband and relationships that I've had with men. And why on earth can't they understand us? Why do they think that we are so different from anything else, and we're such puzzles, and they don't have a clue as to who we are? Well, we're a part of this planet. And don't we have sunny days, and we have hurricanes, we have tropical storms, and yet we have beautiful days that are just absolutely awesome. Beautiful sunrises and sunsets and cloudy days and stormy days. Well, that's who we are. We're a part of this planet, and we're actually different from them in many ways, but yet not so different at all. And I don't understand it, because when my husband would always say, Sandra, I don't understand what's going on in your head. I don't understand how you think. And I thought, it's just very simple. I can classify myself in maybe 4 different ways. And as a woman, I'm wondering if you agree and if you'll think about this about yourself. Number 1, aren't we great at having and also giving? Taking on responsibility, having the ability to be in charge of things, having the ability to do what is right. And also, we're very good at giving our time, giving our thoughts, giving our ideas, giving love, giving compassion. So we're both having and giving. And that's how I think I classify maybe women in general. And I know today, you know, women and men, it's such a complicated subject, and I don't even want to get into that. But anyway, I think we're also good at keeping and letting go. Keeping things together, keeping promises, keeping the world running by raising children. And then we're also at letting go of our children, our families, when it's time to let go of our jobs, when it's time to let go of grudges and forgive. I think we are very capable, and we are really wonderful at doing things like that. And of course, physicality, we're entirely different. And spiritually, I think we are really, really strong. I think we are very strong spiritually. We can pass that on to our children. I think we have a deep inner strength within us, an inner voice that, if we listen to it, makes us so wise and helps us make the right decisions in life. I think that men can be spiritual, but I think somehow we have this special ability, this sixth sense that we were born with, that helps us be a little more deeper and maybe be a little more forgiving and just a little more understanding and not hold grudges. I know I've talked before about my husband who had a genuine grudge against someone who did wrong him, but he would never let it go. I always asked, I said, please forgive him. Please let it go. Don't let it absorb or consume your life. And he actually passed away still holding that grudge. And I think women are a little bit more able to eventually let go of that. And of course, also, I think we are so much better at recognizing how important inner beauty is beyond the outer beauty. Men are ruled by testosterone and they physically see something, and I think it's very appealing to them. Now, not everybody. I'm one that tries not to put everybody in a great big lump. That's not, I think, right, and that's not really true. But I'm saying on the average, men are more driven by physical looks than women are. How many times have you seen a beautiful woman physically, and she's with a guy that maybe he's overweight and he's bald and but she sees something inside of him, and I don't mean money, but she sees, I think we're more forgiving of outside appearances because women have the ability to look a little more deeply into a man's soul and into his heart. So I think for me, those are the things that maybe men don't understand about us and maybe set us apart from the average dude that we see, in our lives and have contact with. In all honesty, I think probably we all are, or many of us are, a dichotomy, and that probably is the biggest dilemma that faces most of us women, most of us creative women. And when I add creative, all of us are creative in some way. It doesn't mean you have to be a painter or a singer or be able to knit or bake. We all have a sense of creativity within us, and whatever that is, or whatever that may be, it's your own special place of creativity. And it is kind of a dilemma, but you know what? The older I get, the less I even worry about it. But I do think about it from time to time when I hear songs like Brad Paisley's songs, because it reminds me, I think, how different we are, and maybe men really don't truly understand us. But in a way, that mystery is kind of neat. Maybe that keeps us all together and keeps us intrigued with one another. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy that you joined me today. Please be good to yourself. Be kind to whomever crosses your path. Let's pray for world peace and use that inner sixth sense that we have to try to get things going in the right direction. And if you're out there and you're feeling depressed and alone, please know that nothing is forever, and you are special, you are unique, and you have gifts that you can give to this world. And tomorrow is another day for the sun to shine for you. Take care, and I hope to see you again in another video.